It's the Muppet Show with your very special guest, me. Hello, everybody. Welcome to No More Games. I'm Buster. This is my co-host Boingo.
Hello.
Yeah, I like how you say hello the same way every time. I really like that. Good brand consistency over there.
I've just it's a trained thing. I just did it forever
Ah, fair.
because for lack of a better way of describing it, whenever anybody would like call out to me, I was always trying to make myself heard.
Mm-hmm.
And so a deeper resonant voice gets heard relatively easy. So hello.
Hello, indeed.
Hello.
Yeah, today we got an episode that's gonna be probably me talking a lot, but Boingo probably has a lot of things to say as well, because over the weekend, over the last week, Kingdom Hearts celebrated its 20th anniversary, and they had like a whole event in Japan to celebrate it. They announced a couple stuff for mobile games, some like extra side stuff, but the big thing, is that Kingdom Hearts 4, the start of the new saga for Kingdom Hearts, is in development.
Yeah. Uh, glad to be glad to see it in like 7, 8 years.
Okay. Here's the thing. It will take a while, but it won't take a while as Kingdom Hearts 3. Because here's the thing. Kingdom Hearts 3 was first announced too early. Second, had a development, like a big development shift in the engines. They actually basically just like it was going to be originally developed on Luminous engine, but then they switched to Unreal midway through development and had to scrap everything they already built. Which probably speaks more for Square's mismanagement, because man, Square was 2010s was rough for Square,
Yeah,
and
that's just a general Japanese video game management kind of thing. I can bring it up more in a minute, but
yeah, and then they had to basically the team had to learn Unreal Engine as they went, so that's why it took like a chunk of time to get Kingdom Hearts 3. And besides, there was a lack of Kingdom Hearts content. We got the remasters and ports, the final mixes. We got like a slice of Kingdom Hearts 3 in 2.8. There was Kingdom Hearts 3 content being out there. The Kingdom Hearts content still going. It's just the main 3 was taken a bit. Now, should we delve into the trailer?
yeah. I mean,
Okay.
you're the here's the thing. I am a casual Kingdom Hearts fan, meaning actually correct that. Because a casual Kingdom Hearts fan knows maybe 50% of what's going on. I know the story. I understand all the bits. I just haven't played all the games.
Alright, so, fair. Now, the big thing is, Sora, so here's the thing. So, spoilers for Kingdom Hearts 3. At the end of that game, Sora, used up all his power to save Kairi. And he basically died. And basically, this is his afterlife. The Ultramanium? It's Ultra something.
It's quad something.
Quad. No, it was Quadranium. Also, a big deal is at the early on the trailer, we see these grass plains. People are speculating that's Endor from Star Wars.
If this is tackling going the only focus is going to be live action Disney worlds or Disney owned properties, that'd be fun.
Yeah,
But I'm thinking what would that be? That'd be Pirates of the Caribbean,
Star Wars.
Marvel.
Now, actually, here's what I'm thinking. Sora's gonna tackle the more live action OC worlds. He'll go to Star Wars, maybe Marvel, and then we're gonna get a bunch of OC worlds. But we see Donald and Goofy at the end of the trailer. They're gonna team up with someone else, and now we'll get the more traditional Disney worlds.
Well, we already saw that they were technically in one traditional Disney world.
Yeah, Hercules, because
Yeah.
it's probably Hades at the end. So that's what more traditional Disney worlds. If you want to put Encanto or other other recent Disney movies in Kingdom
Oh,
Hearts.
they are definitely putting it in Encanto with how popular that got. They're
Yeah.
putting it in Encanto.
Yeah, I'm not. Get ready for your CGI recreation of We Don't Talk About Bruno, fellas.
With all the Kingdom Hearts guys just dancing along with it too.
Yeah, honestly, that would be a great rhythm game world, because Kingdom Hearts is a weird relationship with rhythm game worlds. But I feel you know what? If they do it, polish it well, that would be a fun one.
Well, don't make the rhythm game part of it like singing the song. Make it a dance. Like,
yeah, dance. Yeah, especially because Encanto is very dance heavy, so it would probably fit well.
And when you complete the world, you get a summon. You get to summon the house.
Yeah. Oh, that would be so good. Yeah.
And the house just like falls, and the enemies are in it, and just all the cabinets are hitting them.
Yeah, that would be so good. And then we get to look at Sora's new fit for this game. Now people are calling this way too realistic. What are you looking at? He still looks like Sora. He still looks a bit cartoony. Like, yeah, it's clearly going for a more Final Fantasy like 15 edge, where it's like stylized, but like still like in the real world.
I wouldn't call it Final Fantasy 15. You know what this reminds me of?
What?
Neo Twiwi.
Oh yeah. Although like Twily's more stylized, there's more shell shading to it.
I'm talking just the fashion.
Oh, the fashion, yeah, fashion. Oh yeah, I could totally see some Neo Twily, like the World Ends with You fashion vibes in here.
It's just talking fashion, like it has the World Ends with You kind of fashion, that urban Tokyo Shibuya kind of streetwear that sometimes verges on tech wear, but it's not pure tech wear.
Yeah. Although, like, the humans, like, the NPC humans look more Final Fantasy 15 to me. If that makes sense. But, like, I'm not saying 15 is, like, a bad-looking game. It's a good-looking game. It's just, like, that's the vibe they give me.
It's a realistic Final Fantasy, because you got cartoony FFs, like, 9.
Yeah.
But then you have realistic, like, 8, 7, 6.
Yeah, I don't think this will be the entire game's art style, though. Because Kingdom Hearts, like, as we see in, like, even Kingdom Hearts 3, they like shifting their art styles to represent different worlds. And this is clearly supposed to represent worlds. Like, this will probably be more like the live-action-esque art style, like, that we'll also see in Star Wars, you know?
Star Wars, maybe Marvel.
Yeah,
I think if it's going to be Marvel, it's going to be a very specific, localized part of Marvel. It's not going to be like.
I kind of want to see Guardians of the Galaxy. If they do a Marvel world, I feel like that would fit really well for the Kingdom Hearts vibe.
Maybe Guardians. It's a shame it's not anywhere near, because you know it would be a 10 times better fit.
What?
Fantastic Four.
Oh, that would rock. Like, maybe they can
imagine Sora walking up to Reed Richards, and Reed going like, "What's your story?" Sora explains Kingdom Hearts, and his jaw just hits the floor literally because he's made out of rubber.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be
some headache medicine, please.
That would be so good. I'm pretty sure, like, because Disney has a big part in choosing what worlds get involved in these games, so it's like, they're pretty much the reason Frozen was included in 3, and why Frozen was kind of not the best world in 3, but, like, that's a whole other story. We also get, like, some game, look at the new Dark Side, which looks so good. Like, that's the best.
If that's going to be how the gameplay is going to be, it looks just 90% cutscene, and it's just like, oh.
Okay, well, that's, like, here's the thing. We saw, like, a similar kind of cutscene like that gameplay. I'm talking about, like, the enemy design right now, but, like, don't worry about, like, 90% cutscene, because that's usually how they reveal these things. That's how Kingdom Hearts 3 was revealed, and that was still, like, a very fun game to play. Like, it wasn't, like, there was, like, more, like, action cutscene elements. This is just, like, the spectacle to get people hooked, like, like, the first boss, Like, I'm pretty sure, like, the gameplay will still, like, be, like, good, I know people aren't the biggest on Kingdom Hearts 3's gameplay, but I really like it, so screw you. And yeah, I don't think this will be majority gameplay. Like, that was clearly just, like, a quick little snippet, like, that will just be, like, okay, this is, like, how you can expect, these are some of the mechanics you'll get, like, but, like, in a flashy way.
The return of the system from Dream Drop Distance. I know it was in 3, but like
flow motion.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got some flow motion. You got like wall running. Yeah, you got like a new like counter mechanic. It looks like, which that'll be pretty fun. Just like a general feel of like how we could how acrobatic, and like we got like a whip, like the keychain whip. That's really cool. Like. Just a lot of it, like, really looks neat. And yeah, I just, like, I do think this will be, so Kingdom Hearts 3 is developed by a different team than Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, well, naturally, because it took a while. like the Osaka team. I think this will be the Osaka team's Kingdom Hearts 2. Because Kingdom Hearts 1 had great gameplay, but Kingdom Hearts 2 was like god tier level gameplay. So I feel like, now that Kingdom Hearts 3 had its time to like see what works and what doesn't, I think the gameplay will be really good here.
I definitely think like okay, back to the engine thing. Japanese, like Max Dude talked about this a little bit ago with Street Fighter. Japanese developers are very hesitant to use foreign game tech.
Mm-hmm.
And they really want to use stuff that's in-house. So Capcom wants to use their in-house engine.
Yeah, I want to use RE.
But at least RE engine's good.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, but they're using Unreal for this.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Is like Square has basically said like, our engine's not working. Let's use a working engine that's good, that functions, that we have learned, and just make the game.
Yeah.
Like, just biting the bullet, doing it. And I think, I joke it's going to take like 7 or 8 years. It's probably going to be more like 2023.
Yeah.
I see it coming out.
Yeah, I see it like either next year. If not next year, then at most like 2024.
And if it's at 2024, I think it's first quarter.
Yeah, first quarter, like January 2024, like Kingdom Hearts 3,
like the first 3 months of 2024. But like, I don't think, also because they don't want to make the same mistake they did with 3.
Yeah, where it's like everyone had like sky high expectations and like a lot of people were disappointed.
Yeah, so that's like another thing they want to avoid. I don't think. I also think that like. The crew and the team, the people doing everything, are a lot more interested in doing this now, just purely for the fact that it is something new. They're doing something different with Kingdom Hearts. It's not the same story. It's not the same stuff they've been doing.
It's a new story. It's the Lost Master saga. It's like, no more Xehanort. Like, they're still like hoodie people, but they're different hoodie people.
Yeah, They don't have the nobody little keychain on their zipper. They have like a little sword thing.
Yeah, they're like the Master of Masters. I think one of them is. But like, speaking I want to talk about like those hoodie textures look so good. Like, when I first saw that was like, whoa, look at like that's like really it sold me on like this kind of like realistic art style that they're going for Quantumanium world. But yeah, but yeah, very excited. It's probably gonna come out like, it's gonna take a bit, but I'm very excited. We're still gonna get like news here and there, and it's like, I'm just really excited, man. It's just new Kingdom Hearts game, new something to look forward to, like.
I am going to hazard a guess because the last game didn't have a lot of Final Fantasy characters.
Okay, maybe they might, like, because the DLC they returned, like, the returning Final Fantasy characters, so I'm thinking maybe they're gonna, like, rectify that, like, and, like...
I think, at least in this regular world, we're not gonna see any Final Fantasy characters.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna see The World Ends With You.
We already saw them in Dream Drop Distance.
But that left a plot point of they were dreaming.
Yeah, so maybe we'll see their awake designs.
Like, come see us again, Sora. And so we'll get to see Neku, Beat, Rhyme, all them, like full thing. Maybe even the Neo Twiwi guys.
Yeah. But that'll be very interesting if they do. I'm just curious, like,
this is Tokyo that they showed in this trailer. They're in Shibuya. That's fucking like Queens to Manhattan.
Yeah. I do, like, I know people are saying, don't expect Twiwi, but I'm like, I still think there's a possibility for Twiwi. Like, Nomura hasn't, like, ruled out, like, there won't be any Twiwi in this game. So I do think there is possibility for more Twiwi content, and I just think that would be...
Also, The World Ends With You is a property that just got a sequel.
Yeah.
So Square will want to promote that. But also, the themes and elements of The World Ends With You totally fits with what they're, like, hinting at with this trailer. Oh, death in a new world. Like,
yeah.
New world? You mean the game?
Yeah, I don't think that will be, like, the primary plot, but I can see it being, like, a good world. Like a
good, like, little section to kind of, like, explore the theme in its own way and do all that kind of stuff and go, like, oh, if I'm dead, what does it mean for my friends? And all the and Neku and Beat go like, don't, dude, your friends will remember you. It's friendship and all that jazz.
Yeah. Yeah, but man, like, there's just like so many possibilities. Honestly, I do think this will be like a dual protagonist game, like based on the ending of the trailer, like. Because I think Hades might summon, like, either a new character or, like, Riku or Roxas will join them to do, like, the more traditional Disney worlds. I know I already said that, but just, like, to flesh that thought out, oh, man, there's so many possibilities. So exciting. Very interested to see what they do. If you haven't played Kingdom Hearts, do it. It's good. Good video games. Good.
Yeah, and people tend to overthink of them in literal terms. They're allegorical. They're fairy tales.
Yeah, like much like Disney. Yeah.
Yeah, they're fairy tales. And people will go like, "Oh, the plot doesn't have to make sense. It's a fairy tale."
And even so, like the thematic beats, the character moments, those usually hit. Like I always say, Kingdom Hearts are very character focused rather than story focused. You know, like.
I mean, that's why it takes an episodic approach to a majority of its plot of just like Sora and the crew in this Disney world.
Yeah. Yeah.
And in that terms, because I don't think they're going to do Star Wars. If they do Star Wars, they're doing something smaller and focused.
Yeah, like Endor. I can see Endor like just being like a section from Return of the Jedi. You know, just they'll chill with the Ewoks and stuff. You know.
But like they're not going to do like. I don't even think they're going to do like Empire, Return of the Jedi, any of the movies. They'll do something smaller like a section from Clone Wars or the TV show.
Like, keep in mind, Kingdom Hearts doesn't have to completely follow the movie story. They don't, they do that.
But here's the thing, there's so much going on in the movies that I don't think they, like, even doing a little side story would work in that time period.
Fair.
Okay, it'd be like going to New York. No, wait, hold on, that's a bad example. It'd be like going to New York in the Avengers 2012 and going on an adventure with Doctor Strange and not even mentioning the alien invasion. You know,
I'm pretty sure they'll like, if they, like, my thing is, like, they will mention it. It's just like they're like a smaller part of the Resistance, you know, or rebels. Sorry, I got my Star Wars terms mixed up.
But also, Mandalorian's a really hot property of Star Wars right now. So
yeah,
like, Disney may want to push that.
Yeah, it would probably be like the first like TV show to get pushed on Kingdom Hearts, because Kingdom Hearts is more movie focused.
Yeah, but also Mandalorian's is fucking cool. He's cool.
Yeah. Oh, that would be like, just having him in your party would be very fun.
And also Baby Yoda.
Yeah, you gotta get that marketable.
How much do you want to see Sora and Baby Yoda interact?
Yeah. Oh yeah, everyone wants that. There's a lot of people would want that.
If they do a Marvel thing, I definitely think they're going to go to they're not going to New York. They are not doing New York. Because that would just be, like, too much.
Yeah, my thing with Marvel is, like, they're probably going to do, like, a planet in Guardians of the Galaxy.
They'll do a planet, or they'll do Madripoor. If Madripoor is a hard thing to do, I think, in a teen-rated game, but they could do it.
I have no idea what Madripoor is.
Madripoor is a fictional city within the Marvel Universe that's, like, in a, like, vague area in Southeast Asia. Like, think Malaysia, Indonesia, like, just in that kind of general area. That basically was a pirate colony back in the day, and it's now just, like, the Marvel go-to city for crime, scum, and villainy.
Interesting.
Like, all the bad guys have stuff. That's where gun runners and drug runners go. That's where they do all that bad shit. You know, Madripoor is nightclubs and gambling and drugs and guns and all that kind of stuff. But like, it is a sequestered part of the Marvel universe that is like wholly its own and singular and be a fun explorable thing, not for Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah. But yeah, I think we talked like enough about Kingdom Hearts. Again, this is just a teaser trailer. But still very excited, very interested to see where this new saga is gonna go. You know, it's another Kingdom Hearts game. It's exciting.
Yeah. I definitely hope that it that like there's been several complaints and like critiques I think that have been lobbied at Kingdom Hearts throughout the years. Some of them are valid, some of them aren't. Like the names of some of the games aren't bad. They're good names once you understand them, but if you don't understand them, it's hard to follow the series.
Yeah. But I feel like now, like, you know, the collections, they put everything in, like, order of release, so I think that's...
Yeah, and I think they're just going to recognize of, like, oh, we need to kind of...
streamline.
Not streamline it so everybody can understand, okay, this is a spin-off, but this is important story things.
Yeah. I do feel like, whatever, because, like, Nomura, when he said he was interviewing, he was, like, saying, I had a choice between Kingdom Hearts 4 or Verum Rex. Now, Verum Rex is, like, going to be a very important part of this new saga. It was teased all the way back in Kingdom Hearts 3 in the Toy Story world, and, like, it's the secret boss of Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind was Yozora from Verum Rex, and, like, Nomura chose Kingdom Hearts 4 first. Like, I think Verum Rex is still happening, it's just, like, Kingdom Hearts 4 is the priority right now.
Would that Rex game be like
Versus 13?
No, I'm trying to think of the Kingdom Hearts equivalent. Would it be like the PSP game?
Kinda, yeah. It would basically be like the Birth by Sleep, Dream Drop Distance.
Yeah, thank you. But like they hint at it with the boss, and they go like, "Hey, this is gonna have important story ramifications, but it's going to be completely." Like unrelated story-wise to Sora and his goings-on.
Kinda, because like Yozora and Sora are still clearly linked. We just don't know how they're linked, and we kind of need.
Well, I mean, Sora and Roxas, not Roxas,
Ventus.
Ventus were linked too. You could see it visually, but Sora was not part of the game. It was not Sora's story.
Yeah, but like, I feel like they're gonna meet up eventually. It's just not like right now in the saga.
Either way, how suspicious is that girl?
She's from the mobile game.
Oh, she's from the mobile game? Okay.
Yeah, like, I don't really follow the mobile games for Kingdom Hearts, to be honest. It's just not my thing. But, like, I heard she's very important to that mobile game. She's basically the sister of Marluxia, the main villain of Rechain. The pink-haired guy.
Oh, yeah, I remember him in Chain of Memories.
Yeah.
Yeah, at the beginning of it, play the Game Boy game, you scrub.
I did play the Game Boy game, like, on, like, a phone. I got, like, a decent chunk of way through it. I don't know how I did it, but I did. It's like, but yeah, Kingdom Hearts, it's good. Anything else that happened this week?
News-wise? Don't think so.
Yeah, kind of been, like, a good, Vicarious Visions officially closed, Vicarious.
Yeah, they have been sent off not to the COD mines, but the Overwatch
Blizzard
mines.
Yeah, Blizzard mines. I'm not sure which fate is worse.
At least, okay. Here's the thing. Call of Duty gets dunked on by like a portion of the gaming audience. Everybody, in some way, fashion, or form, dunks on Overwatch.
Yeah.
Like. There's so many directions that you can just go like, why?
Yeah, man, I miss when like everyone liked Overwatch, or like when Overwatch was actually
Sora, Donald, and Goofy.
Yeah, all in that order. Yeah, they better say it. Like they better. Yeah. But yeah, oh man, I just hate that. Like, why Vicarious Vision? They revived Crash. They revived the Tony Hawk games, which I played that remastered. That was great. Why them? That's just odd.
Well, here's the thing. They didn't make the Crash game that everybody.
Yeah. Okay. Fair. Like, that was Toys for Bob.
Toys for Bob, and they got closed before VV did.
They did? Wait.
Yeah, they got shut down like a bit ago.
Let me look this up. What? Oh no.
Yeah, they got closed down and sequestered and did other things. And didn't Active Blizzard?
Yeah, they're working at Warzone. Ugh. Yeah,
Active Blizzard just get bought by Microsoft.
Yeah. Man, the game industry is fricked.
So this is also probably like cleaning out the office, essentially, like cleaning out what they have so they can start figuring out what they want to do going forward.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm probably never gonna buy another new Activision game. Like,
And you know what sucks even more about all the Activision stuff from the past like 10, 15 years?
what?
Do you know how Activision started?
Oh yeah. Oh. Just say it for the audience.
On the Atari 2600, the only people who were publishing games at that in the early days of it was just Atari. But no one got credit. No one got good pay. It was Atari being a monopoly, that kind of thing. So a bunch of people who worked at Atari quit, formed their own company known as Activision. And a big thing with Activision during those days is right up front, the game designer got fucking credit.
That was a mighty fall.
It wasn't just Pitfall. It was the man who created Pitfall.
Yeah.
Like, they acknowledged who made the games.
It's, man, capitalism freaking sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry to just be depressive, but just,
That's what can happen, man. But, yeah, no. Activision is a mighty yet fallen.
Yeah, and they're still gonna make money because people have too much attachment to their Call of Duties and shits.
Man, there's so, like, we were talking about Vicarious Vision and Story for Bob, but there's so many.
Yeah, like, studios that have closed in, like, just not from EA, Activision, all the companies.
But, like, just talking about Activision, Raven.
Yeah. Like, I mainly know them for the Ultimate Alliance games.
Here's the thing. No, what they were really, really known for back in the day, Raven Software, were basically some of the best first-person shooters made by someone other than id.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, I'm not really into the first-person shooter that much. So, like, forgive my...
So, okay, so you know Doom. So
yeah, Doom id. Doom is id.
Doom is id. And John Carmack is a very interesting man. Like...
You're very interesting.
When he made an engine, he basically went like, yeah, no, in like 5 years after we're done using the engine, it's just kind of open source. So that's why you can have, that's why so many people just make pixely based first person shooter like spin-off games. Like there's this one dude who's made like 3, put them on Steam, they're all free. Though if you aren't into body horror, I wouldn't quite look into them.
Oh, okay, I wouldn't.
One of them's a little bit more Castlevania kind of influence. But like down the hall in the same office building, there was this game studio called Raven, who worked with id and Carmack and basically used the Doom engine and made a game called Heretic. And then they made a game called Hexen, and then they made a game called Heretic 2, and all that kind of stuff, and that eventually led them to making a couple Star Wars games, which are considered some of the best in all of the Star Wars games canon. Like, yeah, no, Raven is an important part of, like, first-person shooter history, and no one talks about them because the last thing anybody heard, they were making Call of Duty maps.
Yeah, it sucks, man, just... all these, like, potential creativities just getting... like, I know, like, sometimes business be business, but, like, a lot of these studios were doing great work and making money for the company. Like...
they weren't making enough money.
Yeah. I freaking hate capitalism. But, you know, we should all know that by now. Boingo, what games have you been playing today?
The same games that I've been playing on Twitch.
Yeah, go follow them on twitch.tv/Boingo _ no, Boingo Writer, I think. Is there an underscore?
Yep. No underscore.
Yeah, okay.
/
/Boingo Writer. Yeah, go follow him. He just got to it recently.
Oh, there is some other game news.
What happened?
The whole fucking California governor like protecting Activision.
That's gross.
Yeah, though, like they were in a lot of shit. Hold on, let me look that up real quick.
Yeah. So either way, that's gross. Yeah. And apparently, like, there was, like, Activision, like, there's parts of them getting raised, but other parts weren't.
Yeah, here's it from Bloomberg. California lawyer quits over allegation Newsom meddled in Activision case. Chief counsel for DFEH was fired. Assistant resigns in protest. DFEH sued Activision over sexual harassment and discrimination. Top lawyer for the state of California has resigned, accusing the governor's office of interfering with a discrimination lawsuit against Activision.
Yeah, that's certainly an Activision.
But, like, it's not even Activision. It's the governor's office doing it. Like, Jesus. Allegation loss of two top lawyers on the case raises questions about the fate of the Activision lawsuit, which accuses the Santa Monica, California-based video game publisher of sexual discrimination and misconduct. The case is currently pending in Los Angeles Superior Court. The lawsuit, which details Activision's frat boy culture, led to employee walkouts, called for the chief executive officer to resign, and condemnation from its business partners, and a stock plunge that culminated in Microsoft's agreement earlier this year to purchase the company for $69 billion.
I know we all blame Bobby Kotick, but, like, I'm pretty sure the issues run deeper than Kotick. He's a big problem, don't get me wrong, but he's not the only big problem.
Oh, no, he just needs to not be paid anymore and not have a job there.
Yeah. Like, he screwed up, like, not, his management under the company has been very bad. Like, very bad publicity, very just not great games have come out of it, you know?
Yep.
Just, man, I hate AAAs, and the fact that Squeenix, like, leans towards that also hurts, especially with them trying to... I know no game company can be perfect. No game company can be perfect. You know, they all got some dirty laundry. Like, either with how they treat their consumers, with how the products are, with how they treat their workers. There's always going to be some dirty laundry.
The only ones that don't really fall into that are
indies.
Indies, because they're usually so small that everybody has equal say in the business practices, or they are worker cooperatives.
And even then, you got, like, the cases with, like, Nicholas. Yeah.
Yeah. That's the Skullgirl person?
No, that's a Cave Story. Not with the Cave Story developer, but like how Nicholas screwed over the original Cave Story developer.
You're talking about the publisher. I was thinking you're talking about an actual person named Nicholas.
No, that was Mike Zed. Oh, we were thinking of.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like, even then, like, the indie scene isn't immune to it. It's just the most, like, pure, because that's the nature of, like, people make these, it's their passion projects. It's not like their business, it's a passion project for them. That, like, sometimes they can go into a business, but, like, not all the time. But yeah, I guess I could talk about what game I've been playing. Master Duel. I've been playing a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. It's Yu-Gi-Oh! On your gaming platform. I've mainly been running Cyverse and Lynx mainly from the Vrain series.
So you've been enjoying playing Solitaire?
Yeah, it's pretty. There's like a lot of times, like, especially when I'm facing a Dryton deck, where it's like, come on, make your move already, and it doesn't even feel like the players like are being quick about it. Like, it feels like it just feels like they're just being like taking so long to be a jerk, you know?
Yeah.
Like, cause like a lot of these players, they have like they have these very like intricate and like planned out combo strategies, but like some of them still like wait around, and it just feels like, what do you do? Do something. But yeah, like, good matches in the game are really good, but bad matches can really suck. But the connection's great as always. Like, the connection, like, is usually 9.5 out of times of 10 is really solid. It's probably some of the best netcode I've seen in, like, a game like this.
Well, it also seems like it'd be really easy to implement netcode on, like, a turn-based thingamajig.
Yeah, it's very, like, you know, it's simple, like, it probably helps that they don't actually, like, there's really only, like, mini animations for special cards. Like, when you use special summon an Xyz, or, like, a Cyverse, or Lynx. Well, it's not Lynx, I meant Lynx. Cyverse is, like, the archetype. Lynx are the type of cards. Yeah. But yeah, I've been enjoying it, very chill, just chill to fun, like, we've just been playing it while watching the Yu-Gi-Oh anime and stuff, Really, if you can't tell, I've been in a big Yu-Gi-Oh mood.
Yeah. Sometimes you need that, man.
Yeah, sometimes you just need to, like, delve into just, like, hyper-fixate on a big franchise. I will say that, screw Dryton decks. Dryton decks are the enemy of every person living. Yeah, that's really the only game I've been playing. I've also been playing more Pokemon Blaze Black Redux, but, like, not much. I'm almost done with it, though, so... Yeah. Anything else you got, or been playing?
No, not really. If I'm not playing a game for a stream, I'm usually just trying to work on stuff.
No, that's fair. That's fair. I've been doing that too. I am considering. Oh, apparently Omega Regal also came out. Maybe I'll try.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, I might try fighting that. Although my controller might break in half, and it's a PS5 controller, so I don't want to break that. Yeah. The new Fire Emblem looks neat. Like Fire Emblem, the Muso one. Yeah, that looks neat.
Yeah.
Fire Emblem. Yeah, I know, like, Fire Emblem's not often a laughing stock, but, like, I feel like this has, like, the potential to be a really fun game.
Yeah, but I got a good number of friends who really enjoy the Fire Emblem series.
Yeah, I need to, like, expand my horizons because I've mostly been into new emblems. So.
Yeah.
Anything big happening next week, or just
I don't think anything big game-wise is happening next week.
Yeah. So, I think, is it good that we end the episode here? Just so I feel like we're stretching it out.
Yeah, we can do that. So what do you want to do?
Plug your stuff.
Hey, howdy. I am Boingo Rider. If you are watching this on the 14th, or early in the day on the 15th of April, on twitch.tv/Boingo Rider, we will be having a fun, big goof thing where we will be talking about fictional characters that would or would not have an OnlyFans. It's going to be me. It's going to be another VTuber named Huey Doulahan, and another VTuber named Pan Naps. We're going to be having this roundtable discussion, this highly philosophical debate. And if you want to follow me on social medias, it's Boingo_Rider on TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram. Same way all over. And if you want, you can follow me on YouTube, subscribe there, and see a variety of videos I make.
Look at the chat. That's good.
No. When we're saying have an OnlyFans, we mean make content for OnlyFans.
Yeah, Vivek is a subscriber. Definitely. But yeah, I'm Buster Corp. I do video analysis on the internet. I recently put out a video on Sonic and the Black Knight. Hey, if you like games, go check out that video. I thought it was okay. But yeah, and but like, this podcast will not be possible without the Modular media, so make sure to like, comment, subscribe to this channel, ring that bell for whenever you see new podcast or live streams, and, make sure to tune in, like, every Thursday for these, like, very weird off gaming news streams. I don't know. Bye.
So long, farewell. Auf Wiedersehen.